Hello and welcome to another episode of Daily Race B at Suzuka. I am in the Sirocco this time, the custom James Owens livery of the Sirocco. My car number is 4. I am sitting in 7th position. Let's put some graphics on the board and enjoy the race. So, as I said, this is episode 2. This is all an attempt to improve my sportsmanship rating. So let's see how we do in this episode. In the first episode, the race was fairly boring. I ended up starting in 4th, finishing in 2nd, but the gap was so spread out that basically for about 2.5 laps it was just a lot of action on me. This race, I feel, is going to be much different. Let's see. That corner in these last couple of episodes and in episodes to come, that section has been tough for me every single race. I am very disappointed that I have not been able to nail that down. But all that aside, we did manage to move up a position. We're now sitting at P6. So we are through lap 1, relatively unscathed and fairly clean. How will lap 2 fare? Do have the Atenza that goes off just a little bit. I am in a serious dogfight with the Lamborghini. We trade a little bit of paint, and I'm up to 5th. Lamborghini comes up on me, has a bit of a moment. The car behind him has a bit of a moment. Gives me a little bit of breathing room so I can chase the Atenza down. Atenza with a half-second penalty. And what's always been my thinking on chasing down a car that has a penalty, depending on the size of the penalty, in this case it's a half-second, the pressure to overtake isn't as great. I still want to try and stay in the slipstream. I still want to try and find a spot to where I can overtake, because the longer I'm behind this Atenza, the cars in front are going to pull away and the cars behind are going to catch up. So while it is still important to try and get the overtake, at the very least I have a shot to overtake in the penalty zone. As we have a Corvette that has a moment, I'm able to get by the Corvette and push up to 4th, but then I have a moment and the Corvette comes back. So now my focus is no longer on the driver with the half-second penalty. My focus is on trying to get after that Corvette and get the spot back. So I make my move on the inside, but the Corvette takes the outside pretty well and uses that power to get in front of me. So now I am firmly in the Corvette's mirrors. We have a little bit of a moment there. That Corvette goes off. Another car had gotten a yellow, but because I tapped them and they went off and somewhat sideways, even though they recovered, and actually recovered pretty well, I got slapped with a 5-second penalty. So now, I told you my theory on following someone with a penalty. Apparently, that is not the Corvette's theory on following someone with a penalty. They get super aggressive, and not only do they miss out on a chance to overtake and get a podium spot, they end up losing position. So now they are chasing back in 6th place instead of being in 3rd. So again, I believe that depending on the penalty of the car in front of you, if you can just be patient, bide your time, you are going to have chances to overtake, because at the very least they will have to serve in the penalty zone. Save your sportsmanship rating and just find the right spot. That Corvette could not. That Corvette is now in 6th position instead of being in 3rd. So here we are, the final lap. I am fairly certain a podium is not going to be in the cards. I am just hoping I can keep a top 5 position. The car in front of me in 2nd has a half-second penalty. It's of no consequence to me because I have to serve 5 seconds. Serve my penalty. Here comes the Lamborghini. They will take 3rd. I have served my penalty. I am back on the gas, and I am furiously hoping that I can hold off the other Lamborghini, and I just barely hold him off. The Corvette is sitting back there still in 6th position. I definitely don't want to be in that Corvette's radar, so I'm able to hold off. I lose the podium, but with the 5-second penalty, I still managed to get across the line in 4th. I hope you enjoyed the race. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please Follow, like, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. It's all good for me. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next episode of Daily Race B at Suzuka.